Do you ever struggle with your ball striking being all over the place? You might hit one bang out the middle and the next one is just nowhere near the same. That's what Victor was struggling with in today's live lesson. Great golf swing, good golfer, but it hit one great and the next one could be miles away. Now the answer was all in the first part of his backswing, often one of the most important parts of the swing, and if you get this right, it just makes the golf swing way easier. You'll see in this lesson, once we worked on this, the results were great. Victor was way more consistent, hitting the golf ball much more solid, and I know this could help you too.
There it is.
There's the bad one, yeah?
Yeah.
So you can hit some beautiful, like, really nice draws, and then you'll throw in one that's just, and that wasn't too bad. You've hit some worse ones than that.
That was definitely the better of the miss.
Let's take a look then, Victor. I love the golf swing, but we can see your good shots and your bad shots. There's too big of a difference there, and you get every now and again you'll get a hosel in there. Here's your down the line view. We've got the swing plane line in. Setup, we may have a little look at the setup in a minute, but let's just take a look at the swing on the way back. I'm going to put a red line in just in front of the hands like this, okay? Let's take a look at what happens on the way back. We're going to see that your hands actually move out and in front of the red line. So they start inside the red line, they actually move away from the body, which pushes the club above the swing plane. So there's a bit of separation between your arms and your body. So the club at this point sort of gets in front of the plane, gets a little laid off, and because you're in front of the plane, you have to almost loop the hands. Can you see how your hands want to sort of loop back down towards the plane? And you do a really nice job of it. So you'll see the club here wanting to move down on the plane. Here it is, here it is, here it is. It's pretty close to plane here. Pretty close to plane. And every now and again, when you don't quite get it, it just pokes in front of the swing plane.
Yeah.
And that's where you get the heel, that's where you get the heel strike, because your club is just moving a little too far away from the body. It makes sense, yeah?
Yes.
Only a fraction, but you're swinging the club. I mean, your path number it's almost 1 degree to the right. So it's a nice shape for a very small draw. And then if we just see you through the golf ball, there's a bit of foot action going on. And you mentioned that earlier you knew that you had a bit of an early extension. There's a little bit of sort of jumping onto the toes through the feet. So you can see that early extension, the toes, you're on the toes through impact. And then it's very hard for you to actually really get through the golf ball. So what I see from you, I'll exaggerate this. I see a disconnection on the way back. The hands work this way. And then you have to sort of try and drop the club here, which you do a really nice job of. And then through the golf ball, there's a lot of sort of this here. And when you're jumping up and thrusting, it's very hard to turn.
Yeah, that's exactly what I feel.
Okay, I want us to be able to swing the golf club back on plane, down on the plane, and really start to work through in a much better way and get you engaging the body on the way through. There's a couple of things in the setup that I want to do first in order to unlock that, really.
Okay.
So let's get yourself set up. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. If I ask the question now, where do you feel the weight on your feet? Do you feel it's more on the heels, the middle, or toes?
Probably toes.
More so here, yeah? So here's the starting point for you. If you step back a second, I want you to ignore the golf ball. I want you to place the middle of your feet right on top of the stick. Perfect, straight through the third stripe, middle stripe. We're gonna go a little wider stance. Good. And now just take your setup for me. So here's our starting point. Go all the way to the toes for me. That's where you're generally a little bit more in front on your weight. I want you to be even back and front. So go all the way to the heels. All the way to the heels. Yeah, all the way to the toes. Okay, all the way to the heels. Now find the middle for me. Okay, now can you feel the difference in where that is?
Yeah.
So now we're right through the laces of the feet. You were a little too much on the toes. Now if we think about where you are through the golf ball, your toes at the setup, and we are toes through the ball. I want us to be super grounded and planted on the feet, but it starts with you being there at the address position. Can you feel the difference there?
Yeah. It feels like I'm ready to do some squats.
Okay, there we go. So you've got a bit more weight in the heels. Okay, let's try a couple.
Okay.
So we're just going to go wider stance. I want to see that the outside of the heels are just a little wider than the hips. At the moment, Your stance width is what I would say would be, that's perfect. I would say it's great for a pitch shot, something that we would do that we don't require the legs. So you've just took your legs out of the equation. I want us to engage these so we can start to move better.
Okay.
Okay, so just find that middle ground on the weight. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels good. Feels a little awkward, but
yeah, so you'll want to edge towards the toes, but I want to make sure that you stay, there you go, that you stay planted.
okay.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a couple of shots. Beautiful. You have the potential to hit that shot a lot, because you look how good that is.
Yeah.
You swing the golf club really good, but it's just not that consistent. So there's the shank for you, yeah?
It's an adjustment for sure.
So that's the one we've got to get rid of.
Yeah.
Because you hit one that's just perfect with a little draw, and then you hit a full blow, well, that was a sort of semi-shank, which is just a card wrecker. But we'll get into the swing in a minute, we haven't touched on it yet.
Okay.
Okay, lovely shot. Okay, let's get into the swing.
Okay.
So we've got wider stance, we've got more balanced. So if I was to hold this here, your old backswing, well, what I showed you on video, you would hit this blue line. Show me that again. There you go, that's what you would do. So you would take the arms away from the body.
Yeah.
I want this to stay, I want your arms to stay super close or underneath this blue line. There you go, feel the difference?
Yeah.
One more time.
I don't think this stance allows me to like take it out like I used to.
And this just really syncs up the arms and the body. We don't really want too much disconnection of the arms this way.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we just keep everything working together on this move away. Good. Here's a question. How do you know if you're on plane on the backswing?
No clue.
No clue.
I have no idea.
Okay. So you'll know you're on plane in the backswing if when the club gets parallel to the ground, which it is there, it's parallel to your target line. So that would be under the plane. That would be over the plane.
Okay.
Obviously it's both be parallel to the ground, but it's not parallel to your target line. Parallel to the ground, parallel to your target line is on plane. So you could rehearse this move here and just making sure that from here, arms and body working together nice and slow. Hold it. So parallel to the ground, parallel to the target line. There's your checkpoint. Nice and tall, good. Okay, do that first move for me again. Hold it there. Happy with the checkpoint?
Yeah.
Love it, yeah. So you're on plane and you haven't disconnected your arms. Okay. Let's have a practice swing for me. Back and through. Nice. Is this different? Is this different?
Oh yeah, it feels nice.
Yeah?
It feels like effortless.
Beautiful.
Sounded nice.
That was nice, yeah, good strike. Now one thing that we're going to see, okay, one thing that we're going to see doing this, I haven't looked at the monitor yet. What does the path number say? Top left-hand corner.
3.0.
3.0 to the right. So by doing this, we're actually going to get your path a little bit more to the right.
Okay.
Okay, which will give us more of a draw, and I'm okay with that at the moment. That's a good number.
Okay.
And look at the carry on that, almost 160.
Oh, okay.
We're going to see this a little bit more consistently to the right now.
Okay.
So let's have a rehearsal before each one. Excellent. So really solid with the legs, feel really grounded.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Wow. That's getting up there.
Yeah, look, I mean, let's look at the carry. 163, look at the path, 3 degrees to the right.
Yep.
2 really nice shots there. High speed, without you trying to hit it hard.
No.
And we've got good numbers in terms of your path there. Let's keep going, because what I want to see you get comfortable with this and develop a routine. So practice swing first.
I'm not even lying. Open up this wide is insane to me.
Strong legs, yeah. Nope. So what did I say no for there?
Pushed out.
Pushed out, okay, good. That's too good.
Immediately. Once you said no, I was like, I did.
So let's just give me that rehearsal again, just nice and slow. There you go. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
Yep. Straighten the legs a little bit for me and just make sure we're nice and planted in the feet. Good. Excellent. Didn't quite rip it.
It was a fat shot.
Movement was good. Movement
Yeah.
was good. So the great thing is now we can catch you out when you do this, when you sort of push it out, as opposed to let it work in together.
Yeah.
This is what you've got to know the difference when you do these swings now.
Yeah,
then you can coach yourself through it.
it's a big adjustment because it feels like I'm not moving anything. It's just body. Like
Good.
the club is just there.
I like it. I like it. Really good.
Yeah, that felt nice.
Backswing was right on the money on that one. But notice now on the last probably 8 shots, there's been
no
zero
change.
heel
Yeah.
strikes. Zero. Just because we've just tidied up the first part of the swing and just got you balanced a little bit more. Okay, feel good on the feet, yeah? Nice
Yeah.
and planted. Let me just check stance width. Love it. Okay, good move away on the way back. Beautiful. Really, really
Oh,
good.
That was the best one.
Yeah, I mean, that was great. I mean, just didn't look at that. Nice tight draw, 160. Great numbers on that. Doesn't get any better.
Yeah, that felt fantastic.
Okay, let's just compare these, and then we'll do front on, and then I'll show you the down the line difference.
Okay.
So just look at the difference in stance width now. So
Oh,
from
yeah,
before,
okay.
this is
This
again,
one's
it looks like you are playing a pitch shot. This one now, it looks like your legs are ready to move and really strong. So this will just give you a great foundation now to start to move in a really good way. So a great move off on the way back, on the way through. We're still using the ground, so there's still a jump through there.
Yeah.
But I would also say a lot of the jump for you is because you're actually really super strong with the legs. I would say that you've got a great, you've got a lot of pressure going into the ground. So sometimes the jump is okay, providing that we're not really losing too much space. But your striking there is telling us a lot of things. Let's look at the difference between down the line. So we've got the swing plane line in, and we've got the vertical line in front of the hand. So before, we know that your arms were pushing away and the club would go above the swing plane. We can see that there, yeah? Now what we got on this one is, you can see there your hands stay just underneath that line or inside it. And now the club works down around more. Look at the difference in where your club is in relation to the swing plane.
Oh, right, yeah.
So your
Big
club
difference.
goes more in front of the plane. This one goes a little bit more close to plane, which means we haven't got to work as hard on the way down now. So on the way down now on the swings, you'll now be we're actually pretty much on plane. Look at that. You're not endangering going ahead of it.
That's awesome.
Really good?
Yeah.
Good stuff?
appreciate it. Yeah, definitely.
Guys, hope you enjoyed that. Now, look, if you want more from us, make sure you head over to memygolf.com. We have a plan to fix every part of your game, including pure irons. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.